Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl Rhea. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Kwenta. Kwenta is a decentralized derivatives platform currently live on Ethereum Layer 2 Optimism. They offer both real-world and on-chain synthetic assets using the power of the Synthetics protocol. I myself have actually been using Kwenta for the past few weeks to open up leverage positions on Ethereum. To be honest, I shied away from trading perps for a really long time, but something inside of me just told me try it out, just try it. And it was actually very, very simple. So I'm gonna show you guys everything I've learned. We will literally go from opening up a position all the way to closing it, and we'll get through all the technical jargon in between. I will say Kwenta is currently in its beta form, but I do not expect us to encounter any issues or difficulties. There could always be bugs, there could always be kinks, maybe missing features, but I'm not expecting any problems. That being said, let's get started. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and thank you Kwenta for sponsoring today's video and supporting our channel. In order to trade on Kwenta, you're going to need three things to get started. The first is a Web3 wallet that's connected to Layer 2 Optimism. I'll leave a video link down below in case you guys haven't done this before. The second is Ethereum for your gas fees. And the last thing you're going to need is synthetic USD in order to enter your positions. Synthetic USD currently can't be bridged from Layer 1 to Layer 2, so we're gonna have to go ahead and buy it on Uniswap. And that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm switching to the optimistic Ethereum network. And I'm gonna select synthetic USD. And that's it, just swap. Now that we're ready to get started, let's head on over to Kwenta.io. This is the little landing page. We are going to connect our wallets. As you can see, we're already on Layer 2. And now that we're connected, let's head on over to the Futures tab. And it says very clearly, Perpetual Futures is currently in beta. So there might be some bugs, there might be some missing features, but like I said, I've used it before and it works just fine. Now, before we open up any position, let's go ahead and get into the terminology a little bit. So what even is a derivative? A derivative is a financial instrument that derives its underlying value from a financial asset. So when you're buying and selling derivatives, instead of purchasing and holding the actual asset, what you're actually doing is you're buying a contract that's anchored to the value of the asset. Now, leverage is the most common reason that traders are attracted to futures because it's a capital multiplier, meaning it kind of gives you more bang for your buck. Now, the only way to open up a leverage position is when trading futures. So say for example, I only have $300, but I want to control the price of an entire Ethereum. Currently Ethereum is $3,000. What I can do is I can buy $300 worth of perpetual futures on Ethereum, and I can add a 10x leverage multiplier, which would give me a $3,000 position, so the equivalent to 1 ETH. And this would in turn allow me to profit from the price movement of that one entire Ethereum. Now, a futures contract is literally just a type of derivative that's an agreement to buy or sell something at a future date. So typically futures contracts have expiration dates, but in the case of Kwenta, we are trading perpetual futures. So perpetual futures actually don't have any expiration date, and you're able to hold them open for an infinite amount of time as long as you're paying a daily fee. Now, this fee can change and fluctuate depending on how the market's moving and how your position is relative to the rest of the market, but you're paying a daily fee. So this gives you a little bit more flexibility. So hopefully, that cleared things up a little bit more. Now we'll go into a little bit more detail, but let's first check out what futures contracts they even offer on the platform. I kind of saw a lot of options. Okay, so as far as crypto goes, I know they have commodities. So you're able to buy perpetuals on gold and silver. And you're also able to do a little bit of Forex because they have a Euro USD pair. I think it's Euro USD. Let's check. Yeah, Euro synthetic USD pair. But as far as crypto goes, which I'm sure most of you are interested in, they have Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Avalanche, Matic, Link, Aave, and Uniswap. So they have kind of a lot of options. Now for this tutorial, I would be remiss if we didn't long Ethereum. Let me just say that the market's really weird today and it's kind of been a little bit strange. So I don't know if we're gonna turn a profit, but let's just get some ETH and let's open up a long and let's kind of walk through that process. So earlier in the video, we swapped some Ethereum for synthetic USD. We needed synthetic USD because this platform is built on synthetics. All of these trades, like the liquidity is coming from synthetics. So we need synthetic USD. In order to actually open up our position, what we have to do is deposit this manually into like the platform. So let's deposit everything that we have. A minimum of $50 deposit is required in order to get you started. Now, once you have that deposited, you're gonna see it under total margin. Margin is like just a fancy way of saying collateral. So when you open up a leverage position, you are always going to need collateral to borrow money. In this case, we're borrowing money from the synthetic stat pool, obviously because this entire protocol is backed by synthetics. Now, hypothetically speaking, if your trade is going really, really badly and the value of your position starts to approach your initial collateral, then that's when a liquidation might occur and you might lose your deposit. Okay, so just looking at the user interface, again, like I said, total margin is what we've deposited in total. Available margin is any unallocated margin that's free to be used to open and close a position. So you could have multiple positions, but you might not have like, the funds might not actually be available. So like this is like the available funds that you can use. Buying power is any remaining margin multiplied by the maximum amount of leverage like on the platform. So obviously we've got 10x. So our buying power is going to be 10 times our available margin. So $11,889. Liquidation price is the price at which a position is forced to be closed. And you have to actually realize your unrealized profit and loss. And then obviously there's a fee. Where is that? I saw it over here. So your fee is like what it costs to even open the position. Okay, let's go long and let's open up a position equivalent to 2 Ethereum. Our fee is gonna be $17. And as you can see, our leverage will be 5.12x. Our liquidation price will be $2,400. We're not gonna fall that low, I don't think. No, I definitely don't think. Okay, $17 fee, and gas is literally negligible. So let's confirm. Okay, so here we have our position is open. We've got our 5.12x leverage, our liquidation price, our unrealized P&L, which the market hasn't moved, so it's not showing us anything yet. Our net funding, and our average entry price. Okay, so all the information that you need is basically right here. So you literally just have to keep an eye on this. And essentially when this is green and hopefully very high, you want to close your position. I'm gonna come back. Let's give this some time to like cook and let's see what happens. Okay, really quickly before I go, I just want to mention one more thing. So the external price that you see on the screen is actually a CoinGecko price. And your order isn't going to necessarily fill at this price. It's going to fill at the Chainlink Oracle price, which is the price that you see on the left. Now, this is, very negligible, but I will mention it because sometimes there can be a difference and you should be mindful of that. Additionally, in the unfortunate event that you are liquidated, there is a 0.35% fee that goes towards the bot that liquidated your position. This fee comes out of your remaining margin. So just keep that in mind. And lastly, here's where you can find your hourly funding rate. This is how much you're paying an hour to keep your position open. Again, it's a perpetual future. You can keep it open for as long as you want, but that's going to be how much you're paying by the hour to keep your position open. So yeah, okay, let's let this settle for a little bit and we'll come back and we'll see how we did. Okay, so I'm back. It actually hasn't been that much time at all, but I'm going to go ahead and I am going to close this position because nothing is happening. I honestly didn't put enough money in and the market's like not moving. So we're just going to close this. At least you guys got to see how, the process goes. Now we are operating at a loss of 43 cents, which it's kind of funny. So yeah, technically our unrealized P&L is $14.83 green, but then we have that $18 fee. So we're operating in a net loss. I'm just gonna close the position. And one last thing, if you actually, if you look at the dashboard, you can see that they kind of have alluded to, well, we obviously know that they're going to have a token coming out, but they kind of have some of the user interface worked out. Now, I was told very specifically that rewards will not be accruing and will not be available until the token launches, meaning using the platform now and using it in beta, you're not going to be getting any kind of an airdrop. Now, is this true? Is this psyops? I do not know, but definitely don't go into this thinking that you're going to, I don't know, like be farming some sort of airdrop, because I definitely don't think that's the case. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial. Go ahead and actually, if you want to see me leverage trade, go ahead and follow my Instagram. I will leave like a link somewhere on the page. I've been doing some perps on there. But yeah, go ahead and follow that. And if you guys have any, I don't know, like comments or video suggestions, leave them down below and I'll be sure to get to them. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.